Hello there and welcome to the third video in this series, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms. So hi, I'm Nicki Vee here again from the 10-10 movement, and with myself and my husband Tony Vee, we are here to help you go from struggle to success in any part of your lives. So back to this really intangible subject called how do we have a great work-life balance as working moms. And this third video is about mindset. Now, mindset is an interesting word. So the first part of mindset, which I believe is interesting, now I've just said the word which I believe, is our beliefs. And this is not just about, do we have positive beliefs or negative beliefs? I want to talk about what a belief is. Because I learned this a while ago and it was so valuable for me to realize that a belief is something we hold true. It's something we believe to be true. And the problem is that it comes, as we talked about in the video too, when we talked about the language we have inside of our heads, it often comes from something that we've learned over a period of years. Now, we're talking to moms, so we're adults, and in our childhood, in our teens, in our 20s, etc., we hear things and we start to make sense of them in our minds, and we start to build, we sort of stack lots and lots of information that gives us a belief. And then we go, right, I believe that. And when we believe something really, really strongly, there's nothing much we can do about it unless we take it apart. So what is the belief? What's a belief? Well, let's sort of start. What's a belief that you have about work-life balance, about how good your life could be, or how difficult things are, or how much you can do about it, or whether it's outside of you? Maybe you have a belief that actually your work-life balance is shit because your boss, you know, gives you something to do at like 5:20 when you have to go home at 5:30. Maybe you think that, you know, your work-life balance is not good because you don't have perhaps the money to pay someone to come and do some home stuff that you need doing. I'm sorry to sound negative, but like my experience is that something outside of you can't make it better. I don't care how much money we have, what we do with it. If we start to bring people in to do lots of things, we still, if we've not got the right beliefs inside of ourselves, or if we're not recognizing the debilitating, limiting beliefs that we have, we're going to still be in that place of out of balance. And out of balance, what saddens me about being out of balance is we try and get the balance back, but actually we make it worse because we sort of put some focus here. I talked last time about, you know, trying to spin the plates. So this is like work or business or the boss or the relationship at work, your friends at work, and this is your friends at home and your kids and your husband and your this or your that. I mean, like, honestly, seriously, if we can go beneath all that and go, this is fixable if I had more money, or this is fixable if like my boss just would be nicer to me, all right? Those things outside cannot be affected when you're in a bad state. Here's the thing to do now, is we've got to think about, what's my belief about my work-life balance? What's my belief about my ability to impact it with the things that Nicki Vee's talking about in these 3 videos, right? What's my belief about that? Now, we could talk about where does it come from, like we did about the language in our heads, but I, you know, really I wouldn't do that. This is a different exercise, if you like. This is about going, okay, let me, again, you've got to take some time here. If this is really important to you, if things are not good because you're out of kilter in your life, you need to put some time aside and go, okay, rather than put some time aside to have another glass of wine, have more chocolate, have more food, do something like watch mindless television, put the time aside to go like, let me write down, let me think about, let me talk to my friends. But let's not talk about how ain't it awful. Let's talk about, hey, what do I believe about how I could resolve this? Do I even have a belief that I could have a 10 out of 10 experience of work-life balance? Do I think that's possible for me? And am I prepared to put the time in to work on it? Now, I don't like the word work on it, but I'm just being truthful. This is working on yourself so that you have a better experience for you, for your kids, for your partner, for your work. Everything works better when we're in a better place, which is what I talked about in the video one. So if that's the first thing, take the time to look at your beliefs and go, what am I keeping hold of as a really strong belief that this can't work for me? I know that when I got number one, my energy, my state, what I put past my lips, what I thought, what was my environment, when I started to work on myself, everything seemed to go better. When I stopped telling myself it was just because I needed to be better time managed, when I stopped telling myself that I'll never have good work-life balance, when I said to myself better things like, yes you can have better work-life balance as a working mom, and your kids will benefit, and your partner will benefit, and everybody will benefit, including you. When you start to have those kind of conversations with yourself and you look at your beliefs and you go, that's a really shitty belief to have, that I can't do this. So how can I just give myself the credit? How can I back myself here and say yes? Like you might be going for promotion at work. You might be going, do you know what? I watch my boss, they do what they do. I could do that and earn more money. You're backing yourself. You're believing in yourself. Believe in yourself that you can have it all. Whoa, big one, right? You can have it all. You can have it all in balance and enjoy all of it. So the first thing, you'd have to believe that's possible for you. So ask yourself that question, what's my belief about work-life balance? And I know that will help this whole situation. So please, if you feel drawn to sharing that in the comments below, I would love to read your comments, and if you've got any questions, pop them in the comments below, and I will get to them as quickly as I possibly can. Over here will be either video 1 or video 2. Even if you've watched them before, go back and watch them again until you are certain that you can have a massive impact. You can apply the things we've talked about in these last 3 videos, and you actually can have a super effect on the balance in your life as a working mom. If you're new to the 10-10 movement, please go to this video here and take the live test, and also press the subscribe button and the notification bell so we can let you know when the next videos come out. So for today, I wish you so much love, so much balance in your whole of your life, and I thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I look forward to being with you on the next video. Bye bye.